Josh Allen has finished second in the MVP race, third in the MVP race, fifth in the MVP race, but Lamar Jackson has the unanimous one. Chase, you know all too well about quarterback play. Of anybody on television daily, you've played quarterback the longest at 14 years. So talk to me about these quarterbacks. Who do you trust more, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen?
It's Josh Allen easily for me right now. The way he's playing right now, what he's doing at the line of scrimmage, how he's handling not having Stephon Diggs in a true number one. They're breaking the huddle with 20 to 25 seconds in Buffalo. Okay, that's Joe Brady, offensive coordinator, by design. He's getting up to the line of scrimmage with 17 to 18 seconds left.
What's that mean? You're giving numbers and the viewers probably
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. You get up there enough at the line of scrimmage because you have all these shifts and you have all these motions and you have this halfback starting outside. Hey, motion in. All right, is it man zone? All right, you're switching pass strengths. He's doing all this stuff at the line of scrimmage like I've never really seen him before because Joe Brady's given him that opportunity. He's handling Mike game or Mike ID points, like which guys does the offensive line have to go to? Where's my protection? Let me change to an audible. Let me change to a hot route. I've never seen him play like this before, and it's actually really cool to see because 10 Buffalo Bill receivers caught balls from Josh Allen last game. 10. Yeah. Like he's spreading the love around. He reminds me at the line of scrimmage a lot of Patrick Mahomes last year. Patrick Mahomes lost Tyreek Hill last year. What did he do? Win the Super Bowl. Their receivers were probably the worst part of their team. Patrick Mahomes took a step up because of what he did at the line of scrimmage. He made his game better, which is already good. It's hard to do. Josh Allen, it's tier one Mahomes, and just right behind it, but tier by himself, it's Josh Allen, in my opinion, the way he's playing.
James, where you at with it?
Josh Allen's the best player in the NFL right now. And can't even argue it. He's the best player in the National Football League right now in every area. He's playing the game the right way at the highest level right now. So who do I trust more in this game right here? It's Josh Allen. I'm watching Josh Allen with my own two eyes carry a football team and make every single person around him better. I'm not watching Lamar do that right now, especially through the first 4 weeks. Josh Allen is on a mission right now. He's on a mission to prove something that I can do it. It's a lot of people who counted the Buffalo Bills out, but Josh Allen is the best player in the National Football League right now. And we continue to praise him because we don't think he has all the weapons. We still think Lamar Jackson has a lot of weapons, and he's not even doing the things that Josh Allen is doing right now at this point in the season. So I'm putting all my trust right now in Josh Allen. I think he's playing at an extremely high level. I'm riding with Josh.
Yeah, I trust Josh. I've always trusted Josh, though. And I think Lamar Jackson's the top 5 quarterback. He's one of my favorites in this league.
No doubt.
I always thought that Josh was better, right? I just look at the way he plays. He can throw it at a high rate. He can run it at a high rate, right? I think that his team's always depended on him. I mean, if you watch him now, they don't have a lot of stars on defense. They definitely don't have a lot of stars on offense, and you can't even tell the difference. Yeah. Right? He's elevated everybody's game on offense and on defense. Guys on defense making plays that if your quarterback is not balling out there like that and building that confidence in yourself, you might not do that. Even the coaching. A guy like Sean McDermott is he's a really good coach, right? His players will always be well coached. But when you got a quarterback that's playing like that, it makes it easier, it makes everybody's job easier. So I'm going with Josh, and on the defensive side for the Ravens, they don't look the same. They still are good, but they don't look like the old Ravens I'm used to seeing from when I was playing, before I was playing, to after I was playing. They look like they was dominant. They don't look as dominant.
I'm confused.
Are you confused?
I'm confused.
Let me guess, you're going Lamar.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I trust Josh more. I'm confused that I can utter the words, I trust Josh Allen more than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's not an MVP. He's a unanimous MVP. I believe that he's the only person in NFL history who has been unanimously voted as MVP. I can't even say the word unanimous because you rarely ever say it in life because we don't say it in sports often because Lamar the only one that's done it. Maybe Brady, I believe. So you got Lamar, you got Brady. And not only is he unanimous MVP, he won MVP twice. Josh Allen's finished at the MVP race second, third, fifth. So how can we all, 39 years of NFL experience, y'all know, and Shady, you know best what it takes to win an MVP. You would have been the closest to winning one, obviously. But how can we all get up here with all this NFL experience, running back cuts you've made, all the passes you've thrown, the footballs you've caught and the tackles I've attempted to make. How can we all get up here and say that Lamar Jackson, we don't trust as much as Josh? I'm confused.
I hear what you're saying.
I hear you.
It don't make all the accolades that Lamar has. But I'll say this, though. See, like, I don't just do this, though, right? I've always been solid. And I see a player that's good, I always speak on it. this is the same Josh Allen. The only difference is he's not turning the ball over. Yeah. But when he was turning the ball over, right, they were still winning them games. Josh Allen always been phenomenal. He's always been a top player, running, throwing, all them things.
How is he better? Because Lamar has always been better than Josh. Man. In theory, in the regular season, he's always been
better.
His teams have always been better. His numbers have typically been better. You know what I mean? Like, his numbers have typically been better. His teams have typically been better.
Have you seen the head-to-head, though? Josh is 2-0 the last 3 seasons, including the playoffs. Lamar's only averaged 200 yards a game, 1 total touchdown. So I look at it head-to-head.
Okay, but we do and we don't, right? Obviously, because when we look at Burrow and Mahomes, we look at that head-to-head, but we still understand, like, hey, Mahomes the big dog. Because Mahomes got MVPs and he got Super Bowls and he got hardware. Josh ain't got no hardware.
We can go to their game. Let's go to their game, right? It's like, and I love Lamar, but we go to their game. I mean, I think Josh throws the ball a lot better than Lamar runs than Josh. You get what I'm saying?
I see.
Right?
Okay.
So I guess what Lamar does best, he runs, right? But what's that? How big is that gap from when Josh runs? But hold on. Now Josh throws the ball better, right? Now let's compare this. Now how big is that gap from him throwing compared to Lamar?
Well said.
Big. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that Josh can do more, and I think he's better at playing the game.
Yeah.
I also think scheme and fit matter. And that's why Joe Brady, who took over offensive coordinator Week 11 in 2023 last year for the Buffalo Bills, he is the secret sauce on why Josh, really the last 10 games, has been able to succeed. Their win-loss record with Joe Brady as an offensive coordinator, they're first in the National Football League the last 10 games. They're 9-1. They're averaging 30 points a game. The biggest stat for me, they're averaging 35 carries a game. What does that tell you, Chase? They're taking all the pressure off of Josh. You don't have to force it to your stud receiver. You don't have to do this. They're 4th and 3rd down percentage. I can continue on. So I think Josh and Joe Brady, they see eye to eye, and Joe Brady is the one who's brought the best out of Josh Allen and why he's, in my opinion, leading the league in MVP right now. Yeah. It's not even close. Yeah. So I think that relationship matters.
Because, and Brady is good, right? But this is how good Josh is, right? Any coordinator he's ever had, he's been a beast with, right? Because we had Brian Daboll. I don't know if you forgot them type of numbers and what they did. They went crazy, though. And then when Ken Dorsey took over, he still was eating, though. He still was boss. So my thing with Josh is so good. And I think with Lamar, he's had different coordinators, and we always talked about.
Correct. He won MVP with 2.
But what I'm
Greg
saying,
Roman MVP?
Yeah, but even with Greg Roman, I played with him.
MVP.
They wanted to get rid of him. It didn't fit in jail. With Josh Allen, you put any coordinator there. And he's going to be a phenomenal person. That's who he is.
Everything they said, James Jones, about Josh Allen, you could say about Lamar. You tell me something that you can say about Josh that you can't. Because any coordinator, he gets busy. Lamar don't just get busy. He won an MVP with Greg Roman. He won an MVP with Todd Monken. He always wins. Lamar don't always win. He consistent. Lamar came into the league as a rookie. Joe Flacco got hurt and went to the bench. Lamar went 6-1, went to the playoffs as a rookie. Anything y'all have said thus far?
Lamar nice, though. Lamar nice. Lamar is nice.
I don't want this to act like we hating on Lamar.
Not at all. I don't think anybody said anything.
Lamar is not a good player. Lamar is a phenomenal player, one of the best quarterbacks in this league. But like anything, I think it's levels to this, man. And I think Josh Allen is on a different level than Lamar. I think it's tiers. So if we got tiers, let's say we leave Patty alone. All right, I will put Josh on tier 2. I will put Lamar on tier 3. It does not mean Lamar is not an elite quarterback. Lamar is a heck of a quarterback. But when you talk about throwing and running and willing your team to victories, Josh better in the playoffs. We acted like Josh teams don't win. Josh been in the AFC Championship. Josh teams win in the playoffs more than Lamar's team. Like, Josh is a winner. But turn your eyes on.
Okay.
When I watch Josh Allen play the game, and year after year after year after year, that's 4 years, right? And it might be another year that is 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. That's touchdowns, man. And if we all really keeping it a buck, Lamar Jackson is a unanimous MVP, and he earned that. He was the best player in the National Football League. But I cannot sit here and say last year he was the best player in the National Football League if it wasn't for his team's record when I seen Josh Allen have 40-plus touchdowns again. You know what I'm saying? So when I watch these two dudes play quarterback, and I'm not taking any shots at Lamar because I love Lamar. Lamar's a dog and a heck of a player. But when I watch him and Josh Allen play the game, in my humble opinion, Josh Allen's the better quarterback.
4,600
That's just me.
It took some years, didn't it?
Here's my question.
Now you're screaming. I like that.
Here's my question, though. Let's look at these numbers, right? Because, again, I like turnovers matter as well. Turnovers matter a lot. Lamar, is there a differentiation even in last year? Remember, we watched Lamar Jackson play the Niners, and Lamar was the reason his team won. So you're talking about 4,500 yards for Lamar to 4,600 for Josh, unless that says 4,800. These glasses only work so well. 4,800 for Josh. Pass rush touchdowns, you only got 29 for Lamar, but Shady, you got 44 for Josh. But then them turnovers, you got 9 more for Josh. So though you have 15 more touchdowns for Josh, you got 9 more turnovers for Josh. 2 less wins for what
but it is MVP, most valuable player, and I think Lamar for that team, he did more than what Josh Allen did for that team because he went 13-3. So it's an interesting goal. You can even put Dak last year, had his best year as a pro up there with Lamar. So I don't know if Lamar was the best player, exactly to your point.
And Shady knows, man, I ain't going to sit up here and act like I just been on this Josh Allen roller coaster because I've never been on the Josh Allen roller coaster.
You are not.
But when you look at them numbers, and that's why numbers sometimes I hate them because Josh does more. Josh throws the ball more. Like, Josh is at a higher risk of turning the football over. Lamar don't throw the ball as much as Josh. They want to run it. They want to hand it off. He don't do that. So the ball, in my humble opinion, is in Josh's hands more to throw and take more chances. Not saying it's correct. You should take care of the football, but Lamar's not asked to do what Josh does. So them turnovers, them numbers, that it's going to look like that sometimes. Yeah. But the 44 touchdowns,
it's a lot, yo.
But it ain't to Josh, though. That's what I'm saying, though.
It's normal.
It's like, that sound crazy. It sounds crazy, but that's normal to this dude. This dude is about to do that like 5 years in a row, 40-plus touchdowns.
He's been doing that, though. The problem is, like, yo, now they're undefeated and all this and that, and all these guys are gone. It's like he's by himself. And I'm like, yo, he's been doing this. He's been that.
But I think now, even more so, he's at the top of the MVP race because he's been doing it without no number one weapon. That is the most valuable player.
If Lamar has 2 MVPs, Shady, I'm asking you first. I genuinely am confused. I apologize, viewers at home. It's not a lot confuses me. I'm confused. If Lamar has 2 MVPs, Lamar lost in the AFC Championship game to Patrick Mahomes, like Josh Allen lost in the AFC Championship game.
Look different, though. Look different.
They've each only been to the AFC Championship game 1 time. What can Lamar Jackson do, in your opinion, to leap Josh? Because he got the hardware that Josh ain't got. Yeah. They both been in the AFC Championship game, and they both lost. He got more regular season wins. They both got a good coach. They both got great defenses. They got all the same stuff. What can Lamar do in your mind to become better?
I think when all the stats are really, really close, like we keep talking about, and all the like accomplishments are kind of close, you got to go to the tape, right? Be the better player. Every time we watch a game on Josh Allen, he's the best player, not only on his team, on the opposite team as well. He's the best player on the field. We watched the AFC Championship game we keep talking about with him and Patrick Mahomes. Yo, I couldn't tell who was the best player on the field. You see what I'm saying? It was back and forth. It was a gun show. Bop, 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 bop. So what I'm saying is, I need Lamar to be the best player. There's sometimes where he has great moments, right? But he's not the best player on the field. Josh Allen is, you can't even deny it. He's the best player on the field every time he plays the game.
Can I say this really quick? Because usually, like when we debate quarterbacks, right, you go off of accomplishments, you go off of talent, right? The reason why I've always argued with Shady, with Brady and Rodgers is I feel Aaron Rodgers is way more talented than Tom Brady at the quarterback spot. But Tom wins more than Aaron, so everybody clearly points Tom is better because he wins more. When you look at these two dudes, the talent is, you understand what I'm saying? So now for Lamar to take that over and for us to say he's better than Josh, he got to win one. He got to win a championship, so we can say he has won a championship, so he jumps Josh. That's the only way, because the talent's similar.
I'll say, but they both have no chips, right? So let's put the chips away. But my thing is, when we watch Josh in these games, play all game, like he looks like he's that guy, where Lamar is like sometimes, okay, like the last game, the AFC Championship game, right, against the Chiefs. It took a while for him to get going, right? And then eventually he got going. It's like, okay, there's Lamar, but we need to see that from the jump. Where when we turn this game on against the Ravens, you're going to see Josh. He's going to be throwing, he's going to be running it. He's going to be balling. I need to see Lamar from the get-go, because sometimes I feel like they depend on the defense a little bit, right?
You could suggest Lamar is the reason his team has lost playoff games. Against the Buffalo Bills in 2020, 2021, it was a 14-point game, may have been a 13-point game. Lamar Jackson threw a 93-yard pick six to Taron Johnson, number 7 for the Buffalo Bills. Against the Chiefs last year, Lamar definitely was not helping necessarily the Ravens as Patrick Mahomes was helping, as opposed to when Josh Allen played the Chiefs. You already know.
I know we got to go to break, but I want to know your answer. Why you think Josh is better than Lamar?
Josh is a scarier football player than Lamar Jackson. Josh can run almost as good, and Josh can throw way
Scarier?
better.
Scarier.
As a defender.
Yeah.
Like, because I'll talk at the basic level, and obviously we got to go. Basic level is this. Lamar ain't going to, he'll embarrass you, but it's different. Josh might run you over. There's nothing more dehumanizing than running you over and shaking you. Josh can run you over and he can hit you with a little wop-wop. On top of that, Josh can throw that, boom. Like,
bazooka.
Josh is scarier than Lamar. Lamar could make you, he could outrun you, but
They both scary as hell.
they both scary. They both scary.
you.
But one is like, one
like Jason, one like Chucky. I ain't really scared of Chucky.
Oh, my God.
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.